3D and shit, and I was like, 3D's not even that great. At least stuff looks smoother now.
Yeah.
3D does your head in. Literally.
It makes me feel sick.
Yeah. Good for you. After half an hour of watching shit in 3D, you've had enough. Even like after 10 minutes, it's like, oh shit.
Just setting it up for me is enough to make me feel like having a chuck.
Yeah, 3D in games is always shit too.
Mm.
I don't know why they bother. It's just like a fad kind of thing, just because they can.
Well, that's not entirely true. It does work, but you need to have, like, say, a special reader. Like, if it's a disc game, you need to have a special CD reader, DVD reader, whatever. Then you have to have a special graphics card that has it enabled. Then you have to have the right cords. Then you got to have the right monitor. You got to have the right glasses. You got to set it all up. You do all sorts of shit.
But if you're a proper gamer like you or me, it's not practical. It's more just
If you're a proper
like,
gamer, if you're a proper gamer, you're smart enough not to fuck with it.
yeah, you don't need it.
There's no point in it.
It's not
yeah,
practical
mate.
at all.
It feels a bit cooler, you know. Like, oh yeah, I got
Yeah.
3D and I can watch shit in 3D.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
I mean, the best 3D game I ever played was Batman, the newest Batman, and it was most of the time it was like, what's the point? But when you're flying around, the depth of like everything, they got that right. That was really cool. You got more of a sense of like, like depth perception. But yeah, you don't need it. I hate how a lot of the new movies that are coming out, they change stuff in the movie to like show off 3D, and it's like, because when you watch it without 3D, it's like, oh, this scene's totally made for 3D. It's like they wouldn't do that in a proper movie. You know what I mean? I'll put this object really close to the screen. Everything's in slow motion, and it's like, come on.
Yeah, I watched a movie last time I was up in Sydney. It was Shark Bay, something like that.
Yeah.
And the whole movie is 3D. There's like one fucking scene in the whole movie that utilises it. What the fuck's the point?
Stupid. They're just doing it because they can.
I mean, yeah, you do get that little bit of depth perception, but there's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only the one scene that uses it, really.
The only movie I've watched in 3D where the 3D was actually made it better was that Jackass 3D.
Never seen that.
But you know Jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was funny, and it was like everything they did, they were actually doing for 3D. You know what I mean? They weren't trying to like, they weren't doing it for the hell of it. They were doing it because it looked cool. Because they'd have stuff in super slow motion, and they'd like, someone shitting at the camera or something, something really disgusting or fucked up. Or an explosion in like slow motion, and they're all flying towards the screen and shit, and all this debris coming at you.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I watched a movie ages ago. It was called Spy Kids 3D. It was the only movie I ever seen that had. Yeah.
That was the old school 3D as well, eh?
Yeah. But at
I
least
saw
it
that at
actually
the movies.
worked. Yeah.
It was actually pretty good for the old school 3D. 'cause when I saw it at the cinema, it was in 3D, obviously, and there were certain parts in that movie where shit like really came out of the screen.
Yeah.
Do you know how it's like? Can't remember exactly what the story is or anything, but they're like stuck in some dude's world or something, or
Stuck in a game.
and there'd be like this little counter thing like that would come up and tell them how much time they had or what they'd done or something like that. Whenever that came up, it would like jump out of the screen. And you're like, oh Jesus!
Yeah. Problem that I had is how they chose to use the 3D. Like, it wasn't on all the time; it came on and off. So.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't they tell you to take them off and put them on and stuff?
Yeah, they had text come on the screen.
Hmm.
I thought that was a bit, Yeah, I thought that was a bit, breaking the fourth wall there, but.
But it does your head in watching the whole thing with those glasses, seeing everything in blue and red.
Yeah, I was only a little kid when I watched that, and I didn't realise that you're supposed to take them off. I just sat there through the whole movie with the glasses on.
This is shit.
Then right at the end of the movie, they like put glasses on now. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh fuck it.
It looked really crappy. It looked really, really crappy with glasses on for the whole movie.
Oh yeah. Those 3D glasses, they're pretty good for when you're looking at a 3D picture.
Yeah.
Sometimes you look at 3D picture, it's like kind of like holographic the way it works, the way it looks.
Yeah.
Because you look at it from like different kind of angle and stuff, and it kind of moves with it. It's weird. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It doesn't like to stay there because it's like. It's your actual brain doing that. It's not actually the. Yeah.
So what it is, like, I watched, not watched, but, in Battlefield you get the American holographic scope type, or sight, whatever. I really, really like that type, and I researched them, and it actually moves as you move the sight from left to right. The little sight always stays
in the middle.
Yeah, it's not like a sticker or nothing. It actually moves as you move it. It's difficult to explain.
No, I totally get what you're saying. They do it a lot better than Call of Duty. You don't even notice that. It's just like a sticker.
Yeah, that's something that I never understood when I played Battlefield. Like, when you're looking from the hip, that it never looked like there's anything on the gun. Then you aim down the sight, then all of a sudden it's there. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Whereas in Call of Duty it was always there, like a sticker. But it's not actually like that. It's more like Battlefield.
Yeah, I always like the holographic sights. I only use the reflex or the holographic. Reflex for quick weapons and holographic for the heavier weapons.
If I played on the computer, I would use other sights, but it's more difficult to aim with the controller. So yeah, I always use close range.
When I first started playing, I used to use Cobra a lot. Not anymore.
I hate the Cobra sight. I don't know how anyone can use it.
I don't know why I used it at the time. I thought it was good, but then yeah, it's like nah, reflex and holographic all the way.
Yeah.
I usually use a holographic on like carbines and shit.
Yeah. Some guns, it makes it look so much better.
Yeah, like the G53.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so much better with a holographic sight on it. It's like it was made for it. Love that gun.
Oh, I seem to have entered cinematic mode. Oh, there we go. My gun just randomly disappeared. Oh, what the? Okay. This never happened before.
I hope they include more customizing on weapons in Battlefield 4.
Yeah, I hope that you may finally be able to customize pistols.
Oh, no, I just mean everything. Like you know, you can change the material.
Yeah.
So it's like black, or if it's silver, or whatever, chrome, gold. Or you could change like the fucking, you know, just certain parts. Like different colour.
Maybe start being able to change up your soldier. I'd love to have my own custom soldier.
Yeah, just more customizing. I love being able to customize shit more, make it more personal.
Oh crap, just shot an ally. Yeah, even if you could just have something really simple like, you know how, if you look at the Americans, they have like the little American flag on their shoulders. Even if you could just change that to your own country, that'd be a great thing to have.
Yeah. One thing I really want that I think they should do is you can actually make your own guy. You know what I mean? You don't have to have a black dude when you pick Assault. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's not a set dude.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work.
It doesn't have to
do.
be like.
That's a lot of work to do, so I don't see that happening yet. I'm thinking just like clothes at this stage, but
yeah, but it'd at least be good to just pick what like nationality you are. You know what I mean?
Or race. Yeah. Black people in America too, you know, and Chinese.
Ooh, getting no technical now.
Yeah, they may actually bring in that race thing because they're going to be Asians in the next one. In fact, oh, what the fuck? You can see Beijing on the art thing, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. They'll be the new enemy.
Yeah.
I like having Russians as the enemy.
I thought it was way too stereotyped. Like, it's been done way too many times, I think.
Oh,
Fucking dog. Fuck off.
But I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're pretty damn close to Americans, like, military-wise, you know what I mean? Compared to, like, Afghanistan or something, their military is, like, pitiful. At least the Russians closer, you know what I mean? But I suppose, then again, Chinese do too.
Actually, Chinese military is actually not that well developed. Like, if you research the subject, they're not very well developed, but they have shitloads of funding.
Yeah, they got more numbers, money and people, but yeah, they don't have the technology.
I actually like the fact that that we may, it still may be Russians. Remember that, but if in Battlefield 4 you do go up against Asians, I really like that factor because it's very realistic, considering that every country except Russia owes China so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not because I'm racist or anything. That's
No, I get what you mean.
yeah.
I think a lot of people don't.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A lot of people like our age, younger people, they don't realize how much of a threat China and Russia, China and Russia could be.
Mm. Yeah, like
If they decided to just start a war or start attacking us, it would be very hard.
yeah, like
Not like war's easy, but you know what I mean. They'd be like the toughest opponents you'd come up against.
yeah, because they have so much funding.
Mm. And it's weird now because if we did have a war, Germans would be on our side.
Yeah, they would.
I don't know how that works.
They would because
we've got the peace thing now.
yeah, the British own their asses.
Mm.
After the Second World War, they pretty much got their asses fucked completely over by the English, and now they can't do jack shit military-wise without the English consent.
And the Chinese have fuck all allies because they're so damn proud they can't fucking come halfway with anyone.
Yeah. Oh, we full of ourselves. Oh, we take you all on.
Oh, fuck all the Japanese.
They've got the fucking
Japanese suck a
numbers.
dick.
They've got the numbers to do it though, quite literally.
Yeah. If Chinese, Japanese, Thailand, Vietnamese, Koreans, if they all banded together, they'd fuck us up.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like tomorrow when the war began. Like, if something like that happened, we would quite literally be fucked.
Yes. But at the same time, it'd be very close because we've got a lot of allies too.
Hmm.
Western civilization. You know, we've got Britain, Ireland, Scotland, French. We've got us Australians, New Zealanders. There's more, but can't really think right now. Holland, Dutch people, Spanish.
Holland is Dutch.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I just never know what to say. 'Cause sometimes I say Holland and people are like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no one gets that Holland are Dutch.
I've got a lot of Dutch in me. A lot of Dutch in me. My father's side.
I really want to do like a Dutch accent now. I can do like one sentence. I can do like one sentence in Dutch, but I can't like speaking it properly.
Do you know who was the first guy to discover Australia?
It's a Dutchman.
Yeah. Heaps of people are like Captain Cook. It's like, no, he fucking settled as like he actually went on Australia and started doing shit. This motherfucker discovered the fucking place.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a little fact I'm always telling people. Did you know?
Yeah. I knew that because I know history.
Yes.
I'm
History
smart,
is quite
motherfucker.
good.
Smart ass.
And another thing a lot of people don't realise is Hitler was Austrian.
Hmm. Yeah, it wasn't
He
German.
wasn't
he
even
was
German. But it's the closest you ever come to being German, I suppose. Yeah, well, there's another fucking thing we can get into. The way mediums and media has an effect on people. I mean, these things are always going to be around. These people are going to do these things because they want to do them. I mean, of course it's going to give more ideas and more, you know, like, educate them more on it. But at the same time, it doesn't change normal people. That's the problem with most of these people that try and stop all these, like, you know, R18 games and, you know, it's the devil, it will warp your mind and all this shit. It's not good for you. It's like, but if you're a normal person, you usually, you know, like 99% of the time, it won't change them.
Hmm.
But if you're a fucked up person and you play these things, of course it's gonna, you know, like fuel that. That's fair enough.
Yeah. Like I got a friend. It actually, he's kind of like an average person, but he's a very nice guy. But if he plays a killing or a violent game, it does actually have a short-term effect. Like he starts to swear a lot more and being a lot more angry. It's only because he
Yeah.
can't play for shit though. He pisses him off.
Yeah.
But
The way that it's a very complicated thing. And people, they're looking at it the wrong ways, especially all these people, the older religious types that are trying to, you know, that's bad music, you can't listen to that, or it's bad TV, bad games.
hmm,
I think we've already come that far. We can't undo what we've done. And if anything's to blame, it's more the internet and movies than games. I mean, games definitely play a big part now, but you know, that shit was around a lot longer before that. Maybe not the internet, but you know what I mean.
hmm,
Music and fucking movies and shit.
hmm. But that's kind of like blaming the death of every person that was killed by a 9mm Beretta by the guy that made it. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's kind of like that. You know, these shootings that happen in America.
Yeah.
There was this big one a while ago now, the Columbine shootings. Do you remember that?
Is that the one where the guy thought he was the Joker and he went in and
Nah, that wasn't too long ago actually.
then you
Um,
must mean the one where a couple of kids brought some guns to school in that one.
Yeah, these two guys brought guns to school and just started killing people, and they were big fans of Marilyn Manson, and the media just, that was like the scapegoat. They used him as like the blame, you know what I mean? Like, they listened to his music and they like, if they didn't listen to his music, it wouldn't have fucked them up and stuff. And it's like, no, they were fucked up before they listened to the music, trust me. If you actually knew a lot about them and the history, because I've seen a documentary about it, and it's the way they were brought up, of course they're going to end up like that, because it's a real, the state that they were in was a real gun kind of, you know, they were gun nuts. Every
Yeah.
family had guns in the house and shit like that.
Oh, that's America in a fucking nutshell, really.
Yeah. They're never going to change. It's so sad, because if they did, their excuse is, you know, like, people are always going to kill each other. They're always going to find a way to kill each other. But it's like, all you got to change, just at least change the fact that you can buy like fucking machine guns and assault rifles and shit. If people want to buy guns, they should only be allowed to buy rifles, shotguns, and handguns. None of this fucking, you know, automatic fucking, all these fucking guns that they don't need. If you want to do that shit, join a gun club. Do it like the proper sporting way. Don't do it just because you're like, ooh, shiny gun. Look at my cool gun.
Yeah. That's...
I've got it to protect my family. What if like a whole fucking army like stormed my house?
Those niggas are coming at the door, I gotta protect myself and shit.
I need my sniper rifle so I can take out those pigeons.
Yeah. Now, in Australia, it's a shitload more restricted. In Australia, you
Yeah.
actually have to pass an IQ test.
Yeah.
And you also gotta run like 8 background checks on your family, yourself, your criminal records, and you know, psycho tests. All that shit you gotta do. In America, walk into Walmart, they walk out with a $50 handgun.
Yeah. There was on that documentary I was talking about, the Columbine shit. The guy that made the documentary goes into a bank, and he's like, I want to show you how easy it is to get a gun in America. And he's like, I want to open up a new account. And they're like, okay, what kind of gun would you like with that? You actually get a fucking free gun for joining a bank, like making a bank account.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And he's like, don't you think it's a bit Don't you think it's a bit silly to be handing people guns in a bank?
No, it gets more customers that way.
Yeah. It's like, he could, like, what if he had fucking bullets in his pocket? Just, you know, pop two in the fucking chamber and just bang.
That is really ridiculous.
Stupid. You can go to fucking Kmart in America and buy bullets.
Yeah, like, and that's what I mean before when I said Walmart. Like, walk in to Walmart, walk out with a $50 gun.
Yeah. There was another bit in that documentary, and he takes some of the kids that got shot in the shootings. They're like in wheelchairs and shit now, and he takes them to the main office, like the head office for Kmart, and he's like, I was wondering if I could talk to who the boss is here, and he comes out and they talk to him, and he's like, these guys would like to return your bullets. And they're like, what? Like, they would like to return these bullets that they were shot with in this shooting and shit. And they got all defensive and, like, got him to get out of the building and shit. But really, it's, you know, like, you shouldn't be able to buy bullets at a fucking Kmart or Walmart, whatever.
You know, it's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up that we're talking about this subject. I'm playing a war game right now.
Yeah, but that's justified. Yeah. Don't get it. They make the laws. They're never gonna. It's gonna take a long time for them to change if they are gonna change.
Thing is,
people are so passionate about guns there. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's what is it? It's their it's their right as an American to own a gun. Fuck.
To bear arms. It's like that law was made back when the fucking Constitution was made. Of course, you'd be more.
That law was made back when they were still fighting off the Indians.
It would have been more relevant back then, but you know, it's not as practical these days because it's so stupid. The main argument that the NRA have is people are always going to kill people. And it's like, but it makes it so much easier for you to just end a life or shoot someone if you've got it there. If you don't got it there, then less is bound to happen.
Yeah.
Just don't get it. That's it. But yeah, I think a good start for them would just to restrict the kind of weapons you can get.
If I were popular, there'd be like a shitload of Americans commenting on this video. You stupid Australians don't know jack shit. We gotta have a gun so we can protect ourselves against them chipmunks. Them chipmunks come knocking, what we gonna do? Can't skin them sons of bitches. Gotta kill them so you can skin them.
Get off the damn roof.
I really do understand the idea of wanting to protect yourself. I do. That's why I carry a machete in the back of my car.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. I've got a baseball bat at the end of my bed.
Yeah.
I'm always ready, and I've got a pair of scissors too.
No, fucking tough gun.
They do a bit of damage. They're pretty fucking huge.
Ah, shit.
But yeah, that's all you really need is a baseball bat. I mean, you're obviously fucked if an intruder's got a firearm, but if they've got a knife, a hammer, you know, like handheld weapon, you've got more of a chance to take him out. I would not hesitate.
Yeah, fuck no.
Someone broke into my house, and I knew it wasn't my mum or like any of my family or nothing. I would just fucking take him out.
What, like kill him or like just beat the shit out of him?
I'd smack him in the head real good. And if they went down, I wouldn't keep hitting him. I wouldn't hit him to try and kill him. just to stop them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd take one swing, and if their head's still there, I'd leave them alone.
Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm running away. Oh, shit. Yeah, all you need is like one good crack to the side of the head, or even the nuts. If you smacked a guy in the nuts with a fucking baseball bat, he wouldn't be getting up in any time soon.
Hit anyone in the crotch is bound to fucking stop them.
Yeah, they'd be on the ground wailing. I'd prefer to actually capture an intruder than actually kill him. Like if I knocked a guy out and I knew he was still alive and shit, I'd tie him up and shit. I got some handcuffs that like aren't those safety ones either. I put some handcuffs on him.
I just got reminded of a really funny movie. This guy tries to break into this house, and the people that he breaks into are this really messed up couple. They tie him up and they put him in the basement. They fucking rape him.
Oh, it's not funny.
They would steal it from them fuckers. That was fucking hilarious at the time. It's a bit messed up, but it was fucking hilarious.
Oh shit. I'll be right back, man. I'm gonna go.
Where you going?
2 seconds. I'm gonna take a piss and let my mum in and just do a couple of things. I'll be right back.